Hello and welcome back to Prism and Company. My name is Colin, and on the and on the docket today, something very special.
No, we rented a different venue. Why does everybody want the Tilbrook Mansion? Get him over
something
here.
very special. Excuse me. We are putting together the.
Can somebody clean up the poop from the Anima Mundi? Oh my God, the elephant got
We're
out.
putting together the first annual Tarot Awards, known as the Pippies. Hooray, the Pip.
No, for the last time we did not invite
the
Kim
Pippies.
Krams. We
Hooray, the
invited Kim
Pippies.
Krams.
God, listen. Okay, I gotta go. We have a lot to prepare for, and it's gonna be a great show. But still for time. Let's cue the intro. What are the Pippies, you might ask? Well, it is Prism&Co's first annual Tarot Award show. A Pippy is similar to a Tony or an Oscar, but obviously like way more prestigious. So we are going to kind of wrangle all the decks together here and see what the heck we can do and get ourselves an award show together. How it's going to work, I will be nominating 3 decks for each award after, of course, I introduce the award, and then we'll let them battle it out to see who wins the prestigious prize, the Pippy. Can I say prestigious prize anymore? Have I said it more than once? I don't know, because it's chaos here. It's absolute chaos, people. It's chaos here. All the decks are out. There's cards everywhere, and I don't know what the heck I'm doing. But we're going to get through this together, and it's going to be a delight. I'll see you on the other side for the first annual Tarot Awards. Our first Pippy up for grabs is Best Picture, the best tarot deck of the year. Our nominations are the amazing Joe Sparrow Tarot, with its quirky interpretations, its unique style, and its complete, overwhelming abundance of charm. The Anima Mundi, full of animals and sky. It is a delight to behold and a delight to hold. It's a great shuffler. Last but not least, the Marguerite Peterson. Oh, absolutely dripping with style and abstract wonder. And the award for Best Picture goes to the Marguerite Peterson! Give him a round of applause. It was a very close race for Best Tarot deck, but the Marguerite Peterson absolutely takes the cake. Not only are the images beautiful and the guidebook incredible, but best of all, this deck is a joy to read and really leads to some clear, interesting things to say. Does it lead to them or does it have them? It doesn't matter. The Marguerite Peterson, give yourself a round of applause. You absolutely deserve it. Next up, we have Best Indie Picture, Best Oracle deck for you keeping track at home. Our nominees are the Wild Unknown Archetypes. This deck has been around the block because it's a deck that's round, and what an amazing one it is. The Devas of Creation. This deck is full of spirits and earthy beings. It's beautiful, it's colorful, and it's stolen our hearts. Last but certainly not least, the Supra Oracle, full of Gnostic mysticism that will Gnostically mystify you. That's right, we went there. And the award for Best Indie Picture goes to the Wild Unknown Archetypes. Come on out and take a very circular bow. What can I say about the Wild Unknown Archetypes? I frickin' love this deck. There's a lot of talk in the tarot world about a soul deck, and honestly, this is the closest I've ever gotten, which is an unbelievable surprise for me to say. But every time I pick up this deck, it's like a freight train hits me in the gut because it's such a powerful reader and a wonderful tool to add to the collection. Up next, the up-and-coming category, the best new deck in my collection. First on the list, we have the Tildwick Tarot, joining us with its architecture and mysterious nooks and crannies. Next on the list is the Somnia Tarot, my first photographic deck full of untold ghosts and mysteries. Be careful, you might get a little scared. Our last nominee is the Ibis Tarot, bringing beautiful skylines and a quirky Egyptian theme. Walk like an Egyptian. The up-and-coming award goes to the Tildwick Tarot. Give him a round of applause. No deck has inspired me quite as much this year as the Tildwick. As a newcomer to the collection, it didn't quite win Best in Show, but boy oh boy did it put up a huge fight. And I made one of my favorite videos on Prism&Co that I've ever made, the Tildwick Mansion, with this one. Congratulations, Tildwick, a well-earned victory. Now a very special award with only one nominee, the Lifetime Achievement Award. This goes to none other than the Thoth Tarot. Thoth Tarot, come on down and take a bow. Here it is, the Thoth, the deck that taught me tarot, the deck that I was introduced to tarot with, and the deck that likely will outlive all the rest. What an unbelievable achievement and a delight to have in the collection. Next category is costume design. This is for the best box in the collection. Our first nominee is the Adventurer's Tarot, an oracle deck disguised as a tarot deck with a beautiful gold accent. Next we have the Materia Prima, another oozy deck that is oozing with charm and also gold. Last but not least, the UV-coated True Black Tarot. You gotta look twice, because if it's from the wrong angle, you'll totally miss this design. And the award for Best Costume Design goes to the True Black Tarot. Come on down and take a bow. Seriously though, look at this box. This is an unbelievable box. Jet black from some angles, and then when you finally do get to see all the details, they are so freaking cool. This kind of astrological theme, it is a beauty to behold. Our next category is Best Visual Effects, meaning the best specialty finishes on any given card. First up, coming back for a second award, we have the True Black Tarot. Look at its luster, look at its shine, see the beautiful UV spot on the cards. Next up we have the Adventurer's Tarot, whose gold is not only on the box, but all over the cards themselves. And last but not least, in a Pippies first, the same three nominees, the Materia Prima, whose beautiful spot gold foiling carries on to the cards for a beautiful and dramatic effect. And the winner is another shocking Pippi first, the True Black Tarot. Coming in with the back-to-back win, the True Black Tarot honestly deserves it. Look at the beautiful spot UV on the cards, the thick stock, and not to mention individually glossed backs on every single card. They are a joy to behold. Our next category is hair and makeup. This is the best card stock amongst any of my decks. Our first nominee is the unparalleled La Corte de Tarocchi. Its thick, rich watercolor paper is a pleasure to behold. Next up, we have the Dame Darcy Mermaid Tarot. Give this deck a shuffle. It'll feel like water running through your fingers. The Carnival at the End of the World. With a rich, lustrous linen finish and large, oversized cards, it is a pleasure to shuffle and hold. And the award for Best Hair and Makeup goes to La Corte de Tarocchi. Come on down. Oh, my heart just swoons every time I hold La Corte de Tarocchi. And yeah, I'm probably saying it wrong. So be it. It's my award show. I'm going to say however I want. This deck is just a storybook in a box. What a beautiful delight. And seriously, the cardstock, if you've never touched this deck, go find one. Go steal it from someone if you need to, because it is unbelievably nice. Don't actually steal it. That would be really mean. Next up, we have Best Screenplay, meaning the best guidebook of any deck in the collection. Our first nominee back for more is the Marguerite Peterson. Just like her beautiful abstract cards, the guidebook is pure poetry. The Supra Oracle, whose guidebook takes us on a journey with unique keywords and out-of-the-box descriptions. Last but certainly not least, the Wild Unknown Archetypes, who take the idea of archetypes, turn them on their head, and turn them again, because the deck is round. And the award for Best Screenplay goes to The Wild Unknown Archetypes. Come on down! Hot enchilada coming in. We have another double win with the Wild Unknown Archetypes, because this guidebook, let me tell you, it is full of magic. Get out of here, Wild. Well, you know what? You won the award. You can stick around for a little while. This book is full of magic. Not only are the individual descriptions so cool, but there's also stuff happening on all sides of the page. It's a real experience. If you've never read it, I highly, highly recommend. Next up, what might be our favorite category, Best Musical. This is the deck that brought me the most joy over the year. First up, we have the Devas of Creation, a beautiful, whimsical deck full of strangeness and beauty. Hot on its heels, we have the Dream Dust Shamanic Tarot, with its large, oversized cards, beautiful, smeary paint, and a fun, quirky attitude that'd be fun to invite over for dinner. Last but not least, the Dame Darcy Mermaid Tarot brings its quirky, campy charm in the form of mermaids, also sometimes pirates. And the award for Best Musical goes to The Devas of Creation. My lovely fiancé Silverius got this for me for Christmas last year, and it brings a smile to my face every single time. And not only because he got it for me, which makes me happy, of course, but the deck itself is so full of joy. It is smeary, it's woo-woo, it's bizarre, and I freaking love it. This is everything I want a deck of cards to be. But what tarot award show is complete without some honorable mentions? Our honorable mentions this year are the Living Altar Oracle. Look at it. It's beautiful, it's big, it's bold, and it's brassy. Next up is the Tarot Claude Rochius, a beautiful Marseille deck with large, oversized cards full of errors galore. But what do those errors bring? Charm, even more. Next up, the Mary L. Tarot, a true classic that is hard to define. What it doesn't make up for in a Pippi win, it certainly makes up for in pedigree. And last but not least, the Fantod Pack. This black and white beauty is busting with absolute brilliance. We're down to the final three Pippies, kicking things off with Best Supporting Actor. This is the best minor arcana card in the collection. First up, from the Joe Sparrow Tarot, blasting in like a shot from a rocket launcher, the Eight of Wands. Next up, with a beautiful green sky, the Six of Wands from the Ibis Tarot. And last but not least, rising from the ashes like a phoenix, the Four of Coins from the Tarot Claude Burdell, 1751. And the winner of Best Supporting Actor is the Six of Wands from the Ibis Tarot, a beauty indeed. One of the reasons I like the Ibis Tarot so much is because of its incredible minor arcana. These pips are all full of beautiful skylines and really clever arrangements of pips on the page. If you haven't seen this deck, I highly recommend checking it out. It is so cool, and hopefully I'll be doing a video on it soon. Next up is Best Actor, best court card of any in the collection. First up, we have Seahorse from the stunning Dream Dust Shamanic Tarot. Next up, from the Tarot of the Spirit, the Brother of Water. This card's chakras are all sorts of aligned. Last but not least, in another Pippies First, the second card from the Tarot of the Spirit, the Mother of Water. Beautiful reflections abound. And the winner of Best Actor goes to the Brother of Water from Tarot of the Spirit. Oh, a bittersweet win for an absolutely stunning card. If you haven't seen my last video, I'm actually getting rid of the Tarot of the Spirit after a long time with it, but that does not diminish one single ounce how beautiful these court cards are. Congratulations, Tarot of the Spirit. And last but not least, our final Pippi of the night, Best Director. This is the best major arcana card in any of the collection. Spoiler alert, they're all moon cards. First up from the Ibis Tarot, the Moon. Second up from the Dream Dust Shamanic Tarot, the Moon. And last but not least, from the Anima Mundi Tarot, you guessed it, the Moon. And the winner for Best Director is the Ibis Tarot with this stunning pyramid-filled moon. And oh my god, look at that sky. For anybody who didn't know, the moon is my very favorite tarot card, and the Ibis moon takes the cake. I love me a good Egyptian theme, and the pyramids, the cats, the scorpion, everything is so beautiful, but oh my gosh, that noxious sky gets me every single time. It was truly, truly, truly a joy to bring you all the first annual Tarot Awards, the Pippies. All the decks getting together and, trying not to kill each other as they watch the award show, which are chronically long and boring. Hopefully, this one was entertaining along the way. I'd love to know, did you have any differing opinions from me about which decks would have won? Any decks from your own collections that you'd like to throw in the pot for, best actor, best director, all the good stuff? I would love to hear it down below. I'd love to have a discussion. I hope I'll see you all next year for the second annual Pippies and every single day in between. I will join you next time here on Prism&Co. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Bye-bye.